Hello everyone, my name is Cathril and today we're here for episode 8 of Factorio Megabase. And as you can see, I finished off the science production. We already have a couple of beacons on the belt and things are working pretty nicely. First of all, I want to expand this little part a little bit more because we're going to produce a couple of more products on this line. So just extending this, and we're adding those, and we want to make mining drills, and I want to make repair kits in here, so I'll be adding those and put them in the chest. Let's keep the power nice and neat like this, and we're going to limit it because otherwise we're making way too many. And as you can see, we're even have room to expand. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Since I'm going to need more of these products, because I want to automate these as well, but I could do that perhaps later on as well. So it's not really necessary that it has to be done now. I'm going to remove that one. Going to make a splitter there. This one is going like this. Let's keep those going. And this one here, there. This one is going to make those. I want to have that one there, in there. Get more of those. I don't... well. I didn't really need to do that actually. I could have just got this from the main line. It looks a little bit better, don't you guys think? For making lights. Also limit this to one chest, and it should have all the material needed. And we're making lights. Nice. So we have quite a long production line here, with several things that are being produced off this line. But that's always useful. We could even extend it a little bit more if we want to. And it's an item that we're going to need quite a lot too as well. And that are belts, or pipes, I mean. So this one is going to make regular pipe and this one is going to make underground. We want to limit that to 1 and that to 2. And it's going to take the iron as end of the line. I'll tend to curve it in lately. That way it always sticks on the line and can't be placed somewhere else. And we want to add some lights in here as well, otherwise once it's dark it's going to be really dark in here. And since we're producing those now, let's take a stack, put in some more lights every now and then. There, and do there as well. Just so it's nice and lit up. As for science, we need labs. and we're going to need a lot of them. And I don't want to make all the circuits myself, since we have belts full of circuits, so let me grab a lot of these. And we have 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 15, 20. Let's start off with 20 laps. And let's see, where are we going to set up? Our science facility. I reckon we'll do it here. At the end of the line. Let's see. Let's go for steel furnaces. Or military 2 first. 2, 4, 8, 10. We'll run a double belt through it. One is for green and red science, and the other one will be the purple and the blue science, which will be added later on, of course. There we go. Let's put some power poles in between. Nice and neat. There we go. Top belt will be for our science that we just produced, so it has to shift up by 1. That doesn't really matter, since we do have the space. Let's put those in there. Let me check there. Like this. And we take the red ones. So let them get these going. And first one is done. Let's get advanced material processing. And you will see that we're speeding through science now, which will be very useful, of course. There we have science. Nice. So next thing we want to do is extend our belts a little bit more. Let's get a few of these so we can start making some more of those. And also we get some belts from it as well. Let's grab some more materials from our storage there. Oh, I forgot to power these on. Trains, what does it need? Logistics too. Let's keep it like this. And let's make sure those are all limited. Yeah, they are. Nice. Because our materials are far away, we want to invest in trains, so we can start hauling them in and don't have to do everything by belt because it's taking so long. And trains are far more useful for that kind of thing. Let's extend these. We'll reach it as quickly as possible towards trains, so we have enough material. We need engines. Enough materials left over so we can start producing those. And I also want to start setting up a factory for red ammunition, since we researched the piercing magazines. I want to get that going as well. Let's extend this one as well. I always want to have those about the same length. And research is speeding so quickly right now. They're almost immediately done. But of course we have 20 science labs, so that does make a difference. Let me check. Recap for a second. Yeah, let's start setting up a factory for red ammo. Or better yet, let's start setting up a factory for rails. Therefore we're going to need a couple more of those, and it's a pretty easy design once you know it. Nice stations. This will be that one. This will... Do we have rails? Yes. That will be that. In there. Splitting off iron. Like that. This one will get iron sticks from the factory behind there. It will need steel insertion in there. And stone from there. I have to power this up. And let's see what's the nearest connection. Probably here. Alright, let's get signals. And this is always the part that's enjoying me the most, since it's going really fast now. We really have to speed things up a little bit. Here will be stone coming through. And since we have a small stone factory here, I will get a line through here. And we ran out of belts. Probably should make a chest for belts, since we're using so much of it right now. Yeah, let's just run it straight through here. Like this. And we actually have to start looking for stone, since we don't have any stone coming in. Let's see. What's the nearest stone? We have stone here being mined, but I actually don't want to haul that in. We have some sparks there, or is that iron? Let's check. Let's check that out quickly. That's iron. I guess we have to bring it over. I don't see any deposits pretty near. And that's the thing about RSO. If you don't have it really near, you have to look for it, and therefore you need trains. So all the stone that we need has to be brought in. I actually might run it through a chest first, because I don't want to run the whole belt there again. It seems to be a bit of a waste. So we'll just do 2 chests. Let's make those steel chests, actually. Power this up. And a light, so we can see things. And then it will split evenly between the lines, but the line will fill up here. We need a storage chest here, of course, for those. And those can be filled up. Although curved tracks, I don't need that much. Just the 1 row, but the straight rails, we're going to use a lot of them. That's for sure. So let me run quickly to our base. Let's dump all the stuff that we don't need in here. Don't need that. This can be dumped in here. Don't need the coal with me as well. In there. In there. Let's dump everything in here. Let me keep those, actually. Alright, let's get the car. And after this, we'll start setting up a factory for engines, since we need those for for our trains. As you can see, it's not much stone there either. It's just a very small deposit, so I don't think it was really worth making an outpost for it. Also 2400 stone. So probably 3 or 4 times running and this deposit is empty. So that should be enough. This those chests can be filled up almost for half of them. And we can run quite a time from this on this stone. Of course, our setup is going to buffer a lot of stone as well, but those will be useful again for our steel furnaces. So we can upgrade this system, although it's not really necessary yet to upgrade these, since lines are not full and they don't make it all the way through. So let's see, science. Let's get tool belts. some additional space on our hotbar. Always useful. Let's see. Let's do it like that. And the rest in there. And that will empty up on the belt. And we'll reach our facility for reals. For now, I'll say goodbye, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.